What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Travis here. We're on our way to a wedding. I know it's been a long time since we've done this view here, and there's a reason why. No B-roll. I might be able to get a little bit of B-roll. We ran into an issue today, got to the venue, and the video booth was literally like a ½ an inch too big for their little service elevator, so it could not go. So I actually had to take out the controller. I had to take out some electrical components that I need to power the controller and the laptop, and I had to come back home. I dropped the booth back off home with the ramp. I grabbed the facade that you can kind of see there in the corner. It's been a long time since I've used a facade, so this should be interesting. I grabbed my Magma laptop controller stand that I used, oh gosh, like 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago now. So yeah, today's been interesting, to say the least. We are at, it's called the Bluegrass Brewing Company. The initials are somewhat inappropriate, the BBC, but it is what it is. And it should be a nice little wedding. We're expecting about 95 people. Really glad I did not bring the Maui 44 G2s to this, because I would have had to haul them since the caster boards are back ordered. But also the bags are back ordered and the slip covers for the subs are back ordered. That's the main reason why I'm not using the 44 G2s for this wedding. Plus the room is exceedingly small, like ridiculously small. I can't believe they are going to fit 95 people in it. Well, we'll see about that. Anyway, stay tuned. We got a lot more coming for you. We're all set up. We're going to go take a look at that real quick. We do have a few guests arriving that are really early, but we're going to show you the setup. The venue is actually kind enough to furnish a table and a tablecloth, so we're just going to run with that. It's rough, especially compared to what I normally run. I know that. I apologize for that, but hey, as mobile DJs, our jobs are all about improvisation, and when you run into a hiccup like this, you got to make things work. It's why I stress so much to leave super duper early for your events, because you never know when you're going to run into a situation like this. I literally had to tear a bunch of stuff out of the booth, including the controller and all that stuff, because I don't want to use my backups for that kind of for this kind of thing. This will be easy to pack in. All I had to take out was the power bank for the controller, the USB cord, and one other thing I do. Oh, my headphones. Other than that, I had enough spares to be able to finish this on the tabletop. But it does address something that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute, and that is having multiple setup avenues. And that's definitely what I'm going to do. Is I'm either going to build a smaller video booth, or I'm going to roll something like a bun booth, like the command center style of booth, but it'll be completely DIY, so I don't run into this kind of thing again. If I do a video booth, it's going to be like a 55-inch TV, because a 55-inch video booth would have fit on that service elevator no problem. And it was literally that much is what prevented the easy, quick setup and tear down today. So this still only took me about 30 minutes. Let's go check it out. Okay, like I said, it's rough. I busted out my Magma laptop controller stand. This is one piece. It's extremely inconvenient to transport, which is why I don't use it anymore. But for a tabletop setup, it works. I just wish I had something to kind of hide the wiring, but I can live with it. This is a laid back little wedding anyway. So we got the Pioneer DDJ 1000. We got the laptop. Headphones right here. We brought the Maui LD Systems 28 G2s, Maui 28 G2s. Brought these instead of the 44s. The 44s would have been a beast to get into this venue. Plus, I don't have the bags yet. The bags are back ordered, and you can't get them until about the beginning of March. I will have to transport them once without the bags, because I've got a huge wedding coming up where they're going to be pretty much required. And then, yeah, going back here, I don't know what that stuff is. Those are my bags, but I don't know whose. I'm going to guess that's the photographer's. It's a complete spaghetti incident back here, but it's got to be quick because I've got a beast of a loadout tonight. I'll show you that later on this evening as well. And then we have uplighting all the way around the room, which looks super, super dope. So yeah, it should be a fun little wedding. So yeah, just to show you exactly what we got going on here, we're actually in the parking garage right now. Here's the facade and table that I brought, just in case. Old school. I've been rocking this since I came to the Louisville market, even before that. And then this table, but the venue was kind enough to furnish me with a table and even a cloth. Not an ideal situation, but like I said, a 55-inch booth would have went in there perfect, would have fit like a glove, and we would have avoided this whole situation. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm either going to go with like a command center type setup, or we're going to roll with a smaller video booth so we have a little bit more versatility in these smaller venues. So yeah, I'm going to put this stuff back in my van so my table and my facade doesn't get stolen. And then we're going to do this thing. But one thing I do want to point out is tonight, hopefully we've got a great crowd and we kill it. And it goes to prove that your setup has very little to do with your abilities as a DJ. Yes, it does help with the physical and visual representation of your company, but it's not going to make you or break you as a DJ. So always remember that. Don't always judge a book by a cover. Sometimes some of the most sloppier DJ setups can have a killer behind the decks, and they just kill it all night long. So yeah, stay tuned, a lot more to come.